Hey everyone, it's Sita Huber here from Mind Body IQ, and I'm dropping in to have a beauty conversation with you because beauty is obviously the hot topic. I've got the whole package event coming up, so I'm going to be talking about beauty along with mindfulness and food. And you guys, to me, because I've studied health science and because I understand how all this stuff works inside the body, it's about our biochemistry. So what we look like on the outside, this external package that we end up with, to me, I'm always seeing all the connections, and it's about cellular protection. It's about prevention. And, honestly, we've got a beauty industry that is ripping us off because they're selling us ways to cover up bad skin. They're selling us ways to, fix wrinkles after they've happened. They're selling us solutions and packaged things. But it is, in all of my teachings, and not just with this, but it's completely about it's about our lifestyle. It's about the way that we live. And, and it's also, as much as it's about this internal biochemistry, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about products and food, it's also about the chemistry of how we think and about this emotional vibration, this emotional energy that we carry that ultimately affects our chemistry. And so our stress response in particular is really important, and there's a big role of cortisol. So all of this stuff I love going in depth into, you guys. So I'm going to be talking about it at the whole package event, which is this Sunday at the Highline in Melbourne, which is in Fitzroy. And it's a beautiful space. So if you're around this Sunday, jump onto eventbrite.com.au or mindbodyiq.com.au for more details and to get tickets. I'm going to be talking about the Beauty Fuel workshop I did for Australia's Next Top Model. And you guys, that was a very holistic workshop that I got to do for the girls. And what I love about young girls these days in particular is I think that there is a movement away from they're very skeptical of the commercial sort of beauty industry, and people are looking for deeper answers. And so that's what I like to bring to you and talk to you about. So I just want to talk to you about, firstly, I've narrowed this down to 3 different things that we need for skin and for anti-aging. What we need are deep nourishment. So food is such a factor. And when we talk about deep nourishment, everything to do with lifestyle comes into effect there. And second is protection. And so as well as nourishing our skin from the inside, we actually can nourish our skin with the same types of nutraceuticals from the outside. And so the whole point of this is that we don't want to be eating chemicals, and we don't want to be putting chemicals on our skin. And there's been some sort of idea that, the skin doesn't really absorb all these things, and because it's just going on the skin, it doesn't go into the liver. It 100% does, and a lot of our cosmetics, you guys, are linked to everything from early menopause, estrogen disruption, and they're definitely having a bigger impact than just doing that cosmetic approach. They're actually, potentially containing a lot of chemicals that are mucking up our hormones. And you guys, estrogen and hormones are so important to rebalance if you're having bad skin and breakouts, okay? Your skin tells you so much about the state of your health. Dark circles are probably indicating that you are probably eating too much sugar, or there's something in your diet that you're intolerant to. And when we talk about too much sugar, it could be carbohydrates as well. And then, of course, hormonal breakouts are probably indicating that there's an imbalance in your estrogen. So this is stuff I'm going to go into more in depth about the whole package, but I want you guys to just know from this, from sharing today, so nourishment is really important. So what you eat. In particular, this is actually one of my, biggest messages for you guys. So skin hydration is not just about drinking water. It's actually about having lipids, and lipids are fats, and we need fats to be able to hydrate cells properly. It's just the way that cells work. Cells have a phospholipid bilayer, and they need that to actually even be capable of holding that water where it needs to be in the body. So without the fats, the water would just leak out of us. So we need to be eating healthy fats in our diet, like avocado and olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, nuts and seeds, and all these types of things, as well as butter, egg yolks. all fats are actually going to be good for your cells as long as they're not damaged fats. Okay, so we need deep nourishment. So we need to be getting in good fats, you guys. We need all these kinds of like little micro minerals like zinc and selenium, everything for detoxification. As well, we have to be thinking about our gut, liver, and lymphatic system, because this is how our body naturally detoxifies. We don't need to outsource detoxification because our body can do this itself. But what we do need to do is bring in the nourishment so that all those organs can function to their absolute best. Okay, and then protection. And so, when we're talking about protection, I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about my makeup. So I use Youngblood makeup because this is mineral makeup and it's nutrient rich. Minerals that the makeup's made from actually contain a whole bunch of vitamins and nutrients that firstly provide a healthy barrier on the skin to block out environmental toxins and things that can be damaging to the skin. So putting nothing on your face is one of the worst things that you can do. I do recommend putting something on your face if you want to protect it. It's just science. Our skin needs a nice healthy barrier on there. And anything from the earth like clays and muds and all these things are mineral rich. And so a company like Youngblood is using really beautiful quality minerals that I trust and I know are the best. And this is where the science comes in. Oftentimes the brands that you've heard of and that do the most marketing and are the loudest don't necessarily invest in the highest quality ingredients. And I've seen that with nutrition stuff as well as with the makeup. So this is one of my favorite products is the Youngblood Illuminator Pack. So you can tell I'm using my little bronzy one there a lot. I love the orange one, and then the white is really great for just brightening up. Now these are non-toxic, you guys. So non-toxic makeup is so important. Makeup that is toxic is potentially, there's even been studies that people who've used cosmetics and basic your pharmacy type of cosmetics that contain chemicals, they go into menopause earlier. So it is affecting our hormones, and there is some evidence out there. Whether they're going to change, the whole market and rip all the products off the shelves is another story. But what you guys need to do is be super savvy consumers and don't use stuff that has chemicals in it because it's having a bigger impact. Now, lipstick's like one as well that's really important. So your lipstick should actually be edible because it goes on your mouth. And we actually are consuming a lot of lipstick by putting it on and then eating and talking, and we're actually having that into our body. So it's super important to have a clean product. So that's why I want to introduce you guys to that brand. Now, another important thing to do is to filter the fluoride out of your water, because fluoride is also blocking up our detoxification process. It is affecting our nervous system, it's affecting our liver, and it's also a hormone disruptor. So you guys get the fluoride out of your water. This is the Ace Biofilter that's available on my website for sale, mindbodyIQ.com.au, you guys. I'm giving one of these away. I'm giving away a Youngblood kit. My gosh, everyone that's coming to the whole package, these are all brands that I used. So I contacted these companies and said, I use your products and I would like to introduce people to them. So this is Proplenish. This is a marine collagen. I have had clients of mine that have gone and bought this and are already raving to me that their skin feels softer and healthier. The Proplenish is amazing because it's from marine algae. And so it's actually derived from the sea and rather than an animal collagen. So especially for my vegetarian clients, then that is a perfect one. Because collagen is obviously what plumps up our skin and makes our skin healthy. If you eat a high protein diet and then if you supplement with something like collagen, and then if you do all the other things well, it's the whole package, you guys. It's about doing all the little things, but your skin will change and you will notice a difference. Okay, so I covered nourishment. I covered protection. So we need to nourish our skin as well, but it needs to be good mineral style makeups and cosmetics. I also love this one. This is from Proplenish as well. It's like a hyaluronic acid mask, and this is beautiful. So it's in a packet, and it's just like gorgeous and moist, and your skin will feel so beautiful and soft after. But you can use hyaluronic acid daily, so that's one of the ingredients I love, as is vitamin A. Cosmetics does a beautiful Serum 16, which is vitamin A, which I've been using for years, and I think that, yeah, it's really stopped the aging process for me. Like, my skin feels like it's getting better, you guys. So that's kind of exciting because I'm in my 40s. All right, so this is the mineral. We're giving away a Young Blood kit on my Instagram page. Actually, there's a Facebook post too. You just have to tag people to enter and win. What was my third thing I wanted to tell you guys? So we've got nourishment, we've got protection, and detoxification. Okay, so detoxification, I said before, your lymph, your gut, your liver. You guys hear the word detox, and then you know, probably wondering what does that mean? Do I need to detox? Is my body dirty? There's so many dirty foods in the world. Does that mean that my body's dirty? It doesn't really work that way. Your body's built to naturally detoxify. So your body actually knows how to do this. The thing is that we're not living in a way that supports detoxification. So firstly, you need movement. You have to move the lymph in your body. Your lymph is like a fluid, like blood, that sits below your skin. And your lymph actually carries toxins out of your body. Your lymph, you have lymph glands everywhere, and then you've got all these macrophages and sort of like an immune response that happens when the lymph moves through these lymph glands. And what's really important is that you need to move your muscles, like you need to physically move your muscles to move lymph. And this is why massage is really good. This is why saunas are really good. Things that melt away the tension in your body. So imagine if you're sitting still all day, and there's science and, you know, evidence that sitting still is really bad for your health and you die sooner. And I suspect that this is partly because we're not moving our lymph, and our lymph is so important for detoxification. So we need because we don't have a muscular pump for the lymph system, we rely on the muscular movement of your muscles to move lymph around the body, okay? So get your legs up the wall, do soft, gentle movement, get a foam roller and roll out on it, do your yoga, do some sort of, like, swing your arms, like stand up and just move your body. And, you know, you don't have to burn and do really, really hard full-on exercise to exercise. Any kind of movement every day is going to be good for your lymph. That's how, like, honestly, when I understand that, it makes me be able to do that. I'm like, great, okay, I'm tired. I don't need to do much. Maybe I'll lay on the floor with my legs up on the side of the couch and give my body a stretch and just move my arms around. So it doesn't always have to be really hard, you guys. So we want movement, and that's going to help promote detoxification. Guess what happens when your lymph gets blocked? You're going to break out. And you're going to have, like, actually, I've always had cystic type of acne around here. This could all be from blocked lymph. But any lymph blockage is going to mean that there's toxins building up, and then that lymph is going to come out through the skin. You're probably going to get acne. Okay, so detoxification, though, as well, we have to focus on the gut microbiome. So our probiotics in the gut, they detoxify for us. When we kill the good bacteria through fluoride water, chlorine in the water, antibiotics, processed foods, sugar, crappy food, all that stuff, then we're actually killing off the probiotics that assist in detoxification. And then that puts more stress on the liver. So can you see how this is a holistic approach? And this is why, sorry to say, it's not like, I can't really say just do this one thing and then this will be fixed. It's, you know, this is why I teach lifestyle programs, you guys. This is why I do the Mind Body Reset, which is 5 1-hour webinars. And I just want to teach you guys how this all works, because honestly, your health is your life. Like, without your health, nothing works. And honestly, for myself, even though sometimes things haven't worked in my life, I've anchored in my health. And when you anchor in your health, it kind of gives you this foundation and stability within your body that then when all shit's hitting the fan and life circumstances are blown out, at least you're anchored in your health. And dark circles under the eyes. Hey, Brooke. I sort of said that at the beginning. That would be probably, that tends to happen in people with sugar. So when there's a high carbohydrate diet or sugar, usually indicated, or it could be a dairy intolerance as well, and sometimes even stress on the kidneys. And so it's all of our skin, and all of these symptoms from our skin are signs. So, you know, like I remember going through that in my 20s where I had acne for years, and this is what got me interested in nutrition, is that then when I saw a naturopath and he spoke to me about my diet, I'd never thought about my diet in that in-depth way. And he was asking me about protein and dairy and all these things. And, that was just the starting point for me 15 years ago or whenever that was. And what it taught me was that, oh my gosh, like all the things that I'm eating, everything I'm eating is affecting my organs. And then that is affecting the way that I look. And so that was a really big aha moment. And now that I've been in the industry for years, I have this understanding now of how all of our systems are communicating to each other. And yes, everything that shows up on the outside is a sign of something, whether it's dark circles, acne, dull skin. It's a sign that something needs to be addressed in the body. And the truth is, you guys, that the current diet recommendations and what people think when people think that they're eating a healthy diet, if we look at it closer from a functional medicine nutrition perspective, it's not necessarily the case. And it's because we just built things on outdated science. That science is outdated now. Like, we honestly all have to look at our diets. So I get so passionate about this, and I just want to hug you guys all and tell you all the information and cook for you all, and that would be ideal for me. So all right, so we covered nourishment. So I talked about the 3 foundations for good skin, you guys. I've got an article on my website where I talk about this a little bit more, but basically we've got nourishment. So we need to be looking at our diet. We need to make sure that we're getting the things that we need, like lipids. And then I'm getting text messages come in. So we need the lipids. Because lipids help us stay hydrated. We need zinc and all these minerals to make all the biochemistry work. And then we need to focus on all of the organs in our body and make sure that they're not under stress, because when they're under stress, then it's going to show up in the skin, because the skin is a detoxification organ. Second one is we need to have use healthy makeup. So we need to be using makeup and skin products that have nutrients in them and that are nourishing, specific for the skin, and also provide a barrier to protect the skin from the environment and from toxins and from free radical damage. So we need to put antioxidants in oils, and serums are fantastic. And even, if you've got nothing else, put some coconut oil on your skin, or use olive oil or grapeseed oil. So there's a few sort of good ones. But so it's really important. So we need nourishment, we need protection, and then we need detoxification. So we need to make sure that our gut and our liver and our lymph and our kidneys and all of these organs are supported to detoxify how they're meant to. And I know that, the science, it's very true when someone says detox doesn't work, because our body can do that. 100%, our body can do it. But I guarantee you, most bodies are under stress, and most bodies are struggling in detoxification, and we need to address that. So we need to address the gut microbiome, we need to address the liver and support the liver, because the liver can regenerate, but we need to make sure that it's got all the antioxidants it needs. And, when we look into it in depth, there are amazing things available that we can do. If you're in Melbourne, you guys, come to the Whole Package event on Sunday. It's such a beautiful space, and I put my heart and soul into these events and absolutely love being able to do these live things. So, and those of you watching in Canada will have to stay in touch, and maybe there'll be an online Whole Package at some stage. But anyways, all the info is on my website, you guys, mindbodyiq.com.au or eventbrite.com.au. There's also a competition to win the Youngblood makeup kit, and then, which is on my Facebook page and Instagram. You just have to tag people and it automatically enters you. And then there's also a $1,000 grand prize available at the Whole Package event. So on the day, one of the attendees will win a water filter, a Solid Techniques beautiful skillet, as well as a meditation course with Meg James. So Meg's going to be coming along and doing meditation at the workshop, plus a functional medicine nutrition session 1 with me, Plus, we've got a premium pack from No Grainer. We've got a 3000 Thieves coffee subscription to give away. So many things, you guys. Oh, and Winter Wears is giving away beautiful handmade pottery. So Simone does absolutely the most beautiful work. And the event is just going to be a reminder for us to slow down and look after ourselves and, you know, not outsource our beauty solutions, right? So it is about how we think. It's about, you know, how we engage with education and information. And, you know, I don't want you guys to get stressed about it, which is why when you don't understand something or when you're curious about something, it's really important to just learn it. So you can join my Mind Body Reset to go through all that learning. There, if you email connect@mindbodyiq.com.au, I'll put you on the wait list because I'll be announcing more information about the Mind Body Reset soon. So till next time, enjoy yourselves, guys. Don't stress too much, but check my website for more information, and I hope to see you at the Whole Package event. Bye.